Son, what are you doing? Why are you awake at 6 a.m.? Were you playing video games the whole night, huh?
No, of course not. Only useless and pathetic people play video games.
What were you doing then?
I was watching movies, Mother.
But son, you should have slept instead of watching movies. This is not healthy.
Mother, why would I fucking spend 8 hours of my precious life to sleep, when I can just watch movies?
Alright then, what were you watching?
Definitely not porn.
What?
I can recommend you 10 good movies if you want to. Oh shit, here we go. Number 10. Super 8. This movie is written and directed by J.J. Abrams and produced by Steven Spielberg. Here's the topic. In 1979, there is this group of young teenagers who were filming their own film next to a train station at night, and then suddenly a train comes to them and derails. But like everything explodes and shit. And then mysterious things happen. I don't kinda wanna talk more about it because then it would be all spoilers. Anyways. Next. Number 9. 12 Years a Slave. In 1841 a free black man is being kidnapped and forced to be a slave for 12 years. And do you know what is interesting? This movie is based on a true story. You should definitely watch this before you die. Number 8. Jojo Rabbit. Do you like comedy and World War II movies? Well, this movie is just for you. In World War II, there is a German kid called Jojo and he is obsessed with being a Nazi. Normally kids have imaginary friends, right? Well, his imaginary friend is Adolf Hitler. Anyway, one day Jojo discovers that his mother hides a Jewish girl in their attic. And he has to choose if he is gonna do some Nazi things to her or if he is gonna be her friend. Number 7. The Kid. This movie is a 1921 American silent comedy drama film written, produced, directed and starring Charlie Chaplin. A woman abandons her newborn child. And then a guy, who is Charlie Chaplin, comes and finds her son in the streets. He tries to find his mom but he fails. Then he decides to raise him as his own. Number 6. Superbad. This one is about two high school students who have been best friends since childhood. And they are in the senior year, and they will go to different colleges next year. And they are nerds, you know. They aren't popular and shit. Anyway, one day a cute girl invites them to her party and asks them to bring some drinks. And in this whole movie we are watching these two fuckers trying to bring some drink to the party. Trust me, this movie is so fucking good and funny. Number 5. Do you like anime? You should definitely watch this one. It's called Howl's Moving Castle. So there is this teenage girl, whose name is Sophie, who works at her father's hat shop. One day she befriends a wizard called Howl, who literally lives in a moving castle. Anyway, when she returns home, she sees a fat-ass witch who transforms her into a 90-year-old woman. And then she decides to leave the house and look for Howl's moving castle. And she and Howl try to find ways to break the curse. I don't want to talk more because I don't like giving spoilers. But trust me, this movie is the best anime movie I have ever seen in my life. Anyway, next. Number 4. Well, this one is Indian. Now don't be fucking racist and sit your virgin ass down and listen. This one is called PK. An alien lands on Earth and loses his communication device. Basically he can't leave Earth. This movie is focused on him, trying to find his device so that he can go back to his own planet. But during the movie, he befriends a television journalist and in his quest to retrieve the remote, questions religious dogmas and superstitions. This movie uses the philosophy very well and it makes you question things. You may ask how he fucking speaks Hindi, even though he's an alien. Well, you have to watch it to find that out. Number 3. Minority Report. This one is one of the best science fiction movies I have ever seen. There are 2 reasons for that. 1. Tom Cruise. 2. The topic. In the near future the cops are able to catch criminals before they commit a crime. They created a weird machine that sees the crimes before they even happen. Our main character, who is a cop who works there, finds out that he will commit a murder in a close time. And he tries to find some ways to prove his innocence. Number 2. Isle of Dogs. Because of an outbreak of canine flu, all the dogs are being banished to an island full of trash. Including the dog, whose owner's uncle is the guy who ordered the dogs to be banished. That dog's owner is a kid and he flies to that island with a little airplane to find his dog. And some other dogs help him to find his dog. It's a really good movie, I definitely recommend that. Now number 1. Shrek. First of all, this movie is the best in the whole world. There is one reason for that. Him. Look how fucking handsome he is. He is handsome enough to make any male gay. And they wanted us to think that Shrek was ugly. But seriously though, how can a fucking human being find this precious creature ugly? Even atheists become religious people after looking at Shrek. Because they know that only God can create such a beautiful being like him. Some people think that Shrek is the god himself. They even made a church for him in Minecraft. Anyways, I'm done talking about movies now. Adios.